My name is Chris Ogbonnaya, and this is my beautiful wife,
Rolayo Ogbonnaya.
We both are the lead evangelist and women's ministry leader for the International Church of Christ, Lagos and Nigeria. We are proud to talk to you about the events of the year 2019, as it's our 30th anniversary. And here we go.
I know this year was just so awesome, beginning our year with a devotional that we were able to do as a church, where we were able to call ourselves to fast for 21 days, 3 weeks of fasting, humbling ourselves before God and praying that God should renew our hearts. Our theme for this year was to live is Christ, and we chose that theme because we wanted to redirect our hearts again, to remember that it's all about Christ. He's the one that began this work in us, and we want to recommit ourselves to Him so that we can continue to just really remember that it's all about Christ.
Yes, and we also had our Easter concert. It was a beautiful performance by the mass choir of the church, and we had so many incredible performances. At first, when we were trying to put that concert together, we know we had done an earlier one, I think a couple of years before, but this one was an anniversary one, and it was big, it was great, and we were all blown away by the number of people who turned out and the performance. And this time it was a blend. We had people who are not members of the church who came in to perform. We had performances from different, and then the charity walk. Our goal was to raise funds for 30 charity homes in Lagos. Any 30 charity homes that we can find, and in keeping with our 30th anniversary, we went out on this 15-kilometer walk. We started from Maryland, comprehensive, and we walked all the way to Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere, to remind us of the great hope walk that we used to have. And prior to that work, a week or so before then, we went to a hospital visit where we visited many hospitals and in all across Lagos, all our 10 regions. And it was a time of outpour of love, where we reached out to hospitals, where we reached out to those who are inmates, accident victims, accident patients, and people who needed help, families that were very stuck. Some of them were stuck not paying their bills. On that day we were able to see many patients go home. Our youth camp as well. We had our national youth camp.
Yes.
This time we were at the Apostolic Faith Camp, right there at Jebo of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. And it was a good 7 days of taking all our youth from the ages of 10 to 18, thereabouts, and they all had a wonderful 7 days together. Yes, and there was the climax of it all on Sunday with our Thanksgiving service, the anniversary service. It was amazing. We thank God for the over 3,000 people that gathered at the National Arts Theatre to hear the Word of God preached by Richard Alawaye. And it was amazing that we had Paul Ramsey there as well from the church in Austin, Texas, sharing with us. And we're very grateful for Stephen and Andrew and Daisy Ogwaya sharing as well. And but there was also the renaming of our West African School of Missions after our great hero and our brother and mentor, my best heroes of faith, Onyechi Emeka Ogwaya. And we're very pleased that our School of Mission has been renamed after him. And he was a man who single-handedly really helped and led us to blowing the mission out in less than maybe 10 years of his being here. And we saw the gospel really spread. So that's our story of the 30th anniversary of the Lagos Church. God bless.
God bless.